Welcome everybody to another episode of Terrain Studio. I'm your host, Shawn Morris. Tonight on the Terrain Studio, as you can see, we have another unboxing. This is a package that I received today in much anticipation. The box itself comes from Greenman Designs. It has to do a lot with the steampunk project that I'm about to be endeavoring in. It's a massive box, weighs 25 pounds. I'm going to show you the contents here in a few minutes. I'm really excited about checking this stuff out. I did open the box just for ease of the unboxing, but I really have not dived into the box yet, so I really don't know a lot of what the contents look like. I know what's in here, but I haven't seen it with my own eyes yet. So we'll get into that. Excuse me, just one second. I have a phone call here. Yeah. Who? Gun Barrel. You're calling me again? No, I'm not selling you my Flames of War miniatures. A toonie? Are you ridiculous? That's ridiculous. No. Gun Barrel, yes, you have cool intros. They're amazing. Yeah, can I call you back? I'm in the middle of an update. Okay, thanks. Okay, bye. Gun Barrel, wow. Canadians. Anyways, back to the unboxing here. So as I was saying, 25 pounds of MDF. I'll just give it a spin around here. I've opened up this side. So I'm not sure how much you guys can see that, but if you can maybe zoom in here a little bit, maybe this will help out. Yeah, there's almost 50 layers of MDF tiles here. And if you can see, they're divided into sections. So there's really neat stuff in here. There's wall sections, there's floor tiles, there's a landing platform, there's all kinds of really cool things. I'm not going to tell you what everything's for, just because I want to reveal that as I do the build, but let's crack in to have a look at some of the really neat stuff that's in here. So first up here we have the landing platform. This is the upper panel of the landing platform. Got a couple skulls and wings etched in here, some cog designs around the outside. It's probably about maybe a 10-inch diameter piece. And again, this is going to go on the surface level. This table I'm building is going to be in 3 levels. They're not going to be full 3 levels. It's going to be sort of cutaway design, but this is going to be on the uppermost levels. It's really kind of this neat sort of Victorian style steampunk. It's going to be a clash of 2 styles. Again, this is my first endeavor, so it's going to be Shawn Morris style, and then whatever it comes out as, we can label it later. But this is a really cool piece. I was really amped up about this. This is kind of a late addition to the build as well. So we have that, and this unboxing may be a little bit lengthy, so I apologize for that. This is just a secondary piece to the platform, so no etching here, but again, sticking with the cog design. We get some really cool, should really have a backing piece of paper here. Maybe just one second. Here we go. So we have some side panels to the platform here, again with the skull and wing design, so just kind of some aesthetics. There's a bunch of those. There's so much stuff in here. It's great. So I'm just going to kind of make mini piles here. As I said, I haven't unboxed any of this, but so there's a few of those there. Let's set these aside. There's just some support pieces here as well, different sections. The instructions for actually how to assemble this did not come with it, so Josh from Greenman Designs is going to go ahead and send me along the instructions. So these are all just support pieces, and it's got the slot and tab design, so that'll all support the landing platform. Okay, I'll set this aside. I asked him to include some sheeted material for me, so this might be a little bit hard to pick up, but hopefully, let me see if I can get that. It's really kind of hard. This is actually a brick texture. Maybe you can pick that up. Maybe up here in the corner. But I just asked him to send me some full sheets of brick. I want to do some wraparound design on some pillars that I have. So I'm hoping that the paint's going to pick up those, and maybe I'll go in and score those lines out, or maybe ink those panels. So he just sent me along I guess he sent me 4 full panels of brickwork. So these are going to be for me to sort of cut up and use. And then if you guys are seeing that, it's a ridiculous amount of floor tiles here. I got some gantry pieces here. These are the walkways. Blue Table Designs, Blue Table Painting, sorry, had some of these as a table. So these were not unique to my design, but the rest of them are kind of things that Josh and I sort of bantered back and forth in terms of design. So this was a previous existing design here. So he's just sent me some of those, some of the railings for the edges. Just trying to make piles here. Again, some of the support pieces. So these are all for the gantry. These are all for the walkways. It's like Lego. It's awesome. Okay, let me just get all this stuff out of the way here. These are all duplicates, pieces that you've already seen. Another piece of the skull. Side panel for that. All right, so let me set all this stuff aside. Okay, so there's a lot of redundant pieces in here, so I'm just going to show you the different ones. First up is the first floor tile design. It is right there. So as you can see, it's got a combination of etching as well as some cutouts, and they are going to go on existing tiles, so you will have the three-dimensional look. So you'll have some under colorations, and then some different colorations on top. I'm not really sure what I'm going to go with. Maybe like a concrete sort of, you know, like a space type floor, but it's going to be more of underground scene. So I might have you know, some like green, some mossy colors mixed in there. So there is a boatload of those, of that type of floor tile. Just going to grab those out. I think these are all the same. Yep. So that's that type of tile. The next one here is sort of diagonal shaped. Again, with the similar style etching, but the tile shape itself is on an angle, on a 45. So again, there's a stack of those. Just sort through here. Yep. These are all 2" by 2" tiles. So the 12" tiles that I'll be working with will be then overlaid with this tile design, just to give the floor a little build up. Here we have same design but in the vertical direction, so not in the diagonal. So there's the vertical, the diagonal, and then the square. Here we have some of the steps to go with the gantry. Hopefully that's showing up for you guys. There we go. So it's got kind of the foot rudders and then the central cutout. So the designs are all kind of working similar in conjunction with one another, but at the same time trying to remain unique. This is probably the most prevalent tile here. These ones here are a grate style, and sort of a portion that I'm going to be building is out over sort of a sewer bed. So these tiles here are actually designed to be visible through, and then you'll see kind of the sewery water underneath. So these are almost like a dock, like a planking style, so they're going to be elevated slightly from the rest of them. So I wanted something that you'd be able to, be able to see through, but at the same time not hinder placing minis on top or anything like that. So there's quite a few of these. Just going to grab them. I'm going to just make little piles here. You guys can't see the piles, but that's all right. You see the tiles? There's so many of these. I think, I don't know the rough count on this, but I think there's over, I want to say 400 individual pieces in here, but I know there's way over that. So as you can see, there's just stack upon stack of those tiles. Lots and lots of them. This is great because I remember kind of what we designed, but now I'm looking at the sheer volume here and I'm forgetting what I had ordered. Here's another tile design here. This is a solid one, so again, sticking with sort of the graded look, but again, not a cutout. So this is a solid 2" one here, and with the etching, the combination of etching and the layering, it really sort of adds to the tile look. Kind of gives it a neat motif. So there's some of those as well. Some backing sections. Those are just all blanks. Save these for a second. Again, just oodles upon oodles. Maybe I can angle this down a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing exactly on the table here. Yeah, so as you guys can see, I'm just building up stack upon stack. Some blanks there. Got some stuff I'm setting aside. Some more wall, or some more railings. Just tiles falling everywhere in here. Okay, so some more of the grates, some more of the straight ones, some more grates, more grates, more grates. I'll sort all this stuff out. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything that I want to show you guys. Alright, there's some neat stuff down here I will show you. So I do appreciate the lot of work that Josh did to get this all ready. Like I mentioned before, he was heading off to Afghanistan, and we sort of started this about a month ago, and I was really trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the project and where I wanted to go with it, and I kind of just, you know, spitballed some ideas off Josh, and that guy's a genius, and he came up with some ridiculous, like out of this world design. So a lot of the credits, well, all the credits got to go to him. I was just a guy with the plan, and he was the idea man. Okay, so holy. So as you guys can see, there's just, got to think I'm covering 24 square feet in 2-inch tiles. So, all right, so what else do I got? Something different to look at. So here I have some of the, there we go, the brick patterns here. These are done in smaller sections. The wall height is 3.5 inches. That's the wall height that I'm going to work with for the design. So the minis will come about halfway up. Some of the taller ones maybe come a little farther up, but I did want to have some depth to it because I didn't want it to look too shallow. It would just kind of lose the look of the 3 layers if I did that. So there's some, I believe those are 4-inch, maybe, yeah, 4-inch for those. Here's some longer ones. These are 8 inches. Again, 3.5 inches high, that brick pattern as well. Then, okay, what do we got here? Oh, right. So, these are, I'll shake all the pieces off. These are some wall panels that we had come up with. Let's get the backing paper back here. These are really neat. There's a lot going on in these wall sections. Just to make sure I put the right way in. Okay, here we go. Now, I probably won't do this justice, but as you can see, perhaps you can see the little teeth and the cogs and the swirl designs and the gears and the, you know, everything going on in here. There's just a lot going on. So the wall is going to be backed like that. Of course, it won't be white. And then this gives the wall the 3-dimensional look. So these are just wall panels, just to kind of give the walls, break up the monotony and kind of give it that sort of, you know, strange sort of, you know, sciencey look that I was trying to achieve. So there's a whole bunch of those, whole stack of them, wall panels. The next type of wall panel we have is this one here. Again, with the crazy sort of power lines, we got the central sort of control panel here, and you know, all the connectors, and again, giving you that 3-dimensional look. These are all basically going to get a dry brush. They're not going to be anything really elaborate. I don't want the wall panel to pull away too much from the look, but kind of a generic. I might paint up, you know, a few of them red, just to kind of break, again, just sort of define some areas, but not going to be terribly over the top paint job. Again, I'm not a terribly great painter, so that's probably going to contribute to that, but I think I'll be able to come up with something that should make it look good. So again, there's quite a large stack of those there. The other one is similar to the one I just showed you. There is considerably more of those. They are here, this one. And this design is a little bit different, just minus the control panel, and there's a little different configuration with the wiring. So that again is kind of what we're going with. So there you go, that's that one. And as I'm working with these in the videos, you guys will see a lot more kind of footage of this stuff. So he did send me a lot of backing panels. So that's kind of what the walls will look like, minus the coloration again. But as you can see, it really kind of defines the area, picks out the details. So there's just a massive massive amount of the of the backers, the blanks. Okay, there's that. I got some additional wall panels sort of tucked in here. Just a second. Pull those out. There we go. These are kind of a cool one here. I think they're all the same. Yes. This one here looks like that. So it's got the control panel over here, again sticking with the wiring, but a little heavier over here. So just to kind of tie all those walls together and give it that, you know, that really uniform look. Some areas will have the brick just, you know, to define little rooms and things that are like a little less significant than the main hallways. But again, I wanted to have all that sort of wiry look throughout the whole piece. These are all just backers, just blanks, nothing exciting there. This is making a massive mess with all the little cutouts. Again, some more floor panels, some more solid floor panels. My piles, I give up on my piles. Again, all solid, new, square and solid mixed. Hope you guys can see this is crazy here. Some more. Then I have two things left really to show you. I got some doors. So there's one style of door there. I did order a bunch of like resin pieces as well. There's a ton. There's a huge